You explain a lot of statistical concept with a lot of clarity, right? So I have a bunch of statistical concepts. If you can help clarify for your audience, that would be great.
Sure, yeah.
So let's start with, p-value. How would you explain p-value in a layman term or in, a in-depth? No problem. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So the p-value from like a textbook definition is the probability of a test statistic, at least as extreme, based on the null being true, which to me is a mouthful. The p-value is the way I look at it is how interesting is this result if we assumed that we shouldn't really see much of a result. To me, it's the same as like if someone said it's going to be nice weather tomorrow. Um, okay, well, I need a bit more information than that. So it's useful and has its place, but sometimes I think it's overused, and I don't think I don't think it's inherently a p-value problem. I think it's a byproduct of when there has to be sometimes a decision made, and there has to be a cut point. There is in everyday life, like if you go to a physician's office and they say you have high blood pressure, there is a cutoff that's chosen. But sometimes I think the word probability gets used when it should almost be not used with it because that causes a lot of confusion. So one thing is like what's the probability that our result is true? What's the probability about the null being true? But it doesn't really have anything to do with that. It's how likely our result is if we wouldn't expect to see a result.